Okay, I'd like to call this meeting to order, which is the regular meeting of the Town of Washington Planning Board for the month of April. If we would all rise for the pledge, please. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Seated at the table, we have 6 members, so we do have a quorum present tonight, so we can conduct business. Have all the members seen the minutes from the last meeting?
Yes.
Addition, subtraction, or discussion?
None for me.
Hearing none, a motion to approve the minutes,
So moved.
and a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to roll right along tonight. First item on the agenda is going to be our conflict of interest waiver for the Route 82 sand and gravel project, which involves Vanderwater and Vanderwater. I don't know if all of the members have seen this. This is pretty.
Yeah, that was on.
Hannah, want to explain this a little bit before we?
Sure. I actually prepared this back in November, thinking that we were going to see 82 sand and gravel a little sooner, but it turns out we're waiting for them. The DEC is going to be conducting seeker before it comes to us to avoid a segmentation issue. So I had prepared this, and actually the applicant has already signed, the president and secretary of 82 sand and gravel have already signed, and I had set it for Susan's signature at that time, but it shouldn't be an issue if the board all agrees to waive the conflict. The firm, not me personally, but the firm had represented 82 sand and gravel back in 2016, I believe, on certain legal matters.
Vanderwater.
Correct. So a bit removed, but ultimately what this document says, and I would urge you to all read it if you haven't, but basically it says, despite the fact that there could be a conflict and we represented 82 sand and gravel in the past, at least as recently as 2016, we don't believe that there will be a significant conflict that would prevent me from now representing the board in review and potential approval of this application.
And no representation since 2016.
Correct.
I don't have any worries about
Discussion? Questions?
What was, without disclosing anything, the nature of the representation, if you know?
I don't know the full details, but I believe it was transactional of
Okay.
some kind.
Okay.
It's a period of 10 years.
It's a decade.
I mean, I'm fine with it, and obviously if something arises, then you'll conflict out.
Right. If there ends up being something that I do feel like is a conflict, either information that comes to me that's inappropriate and that could taint my judgment, which I don't anticipate happening, of course, at that time I would recuse and suggest that the board find conflict counsel.
Okay, well, I think it's good that you have this document to ease the appearance of a conflict of interest. So that settles that issue.
Sure.
So that's good, and I hope that you just keep in mind there's some sensibility here.
Of course.
So we don't want to have people looking over our shoulder thinking that something inappropriate has occurred.
Right, which is why we prepare this document, and the board should vote to approve the waiver if it so decides.
More discussion? Okay. Simple vote? We don't need a motion or anything to have a vote, right? We're just going to have a,
You could motion second, hold the vote.
Yeah.
okay?
I'll move. I'll move to approve the waiver of the conflict of interest.
And I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Easy. Thank you. I will.
2016 wasn't that recent.
Exactly. What just happened?
It really does feel that way.
I'm going to sign this right now and pass it back to Lisa so that we can.
Did you cross out Susan?
I did.
Yes.
Yep. That way I'm absolved of that responsibility. Okay. Next item on the list is Moran, 452 Hibernia Road. Site plan approval. Come on up. Oh. Bring a chair with you. How are we doing tonight?
All right.
That's not okay.
It's all right.
It's a form of interrogation.
Yeah, yeah.
Good luck.
Actually, if you sit over here,
Yeah, me, yeah. That's perfect.
That's perfect, huh? That's as good as I can get.
It is interesting to look.
Yeah, it's fine.
Did you say your name is Peter?
My name's Peter. Yeah. Donovan, I'm a contractor.
Okay. Tell us about your project.
Corey wants to add a front porch on his house, a covered porch. And basically, the house is in the side setback, the existing home, and we want to do kind of a symmetrical, just a front porch across the whole front of the main body of the house. So it, I think I haven't looked at the plans recently, but it's about 13 feet of encroachment, the whole structure, and we're really, that's what the porch is. I think it's like 13 by 10 foot area of the porch, which is like 30 feet by 10.
Okay.
this went to the ZBA previously.
Yeah.
Yes, and they approved.
And it was approved, yeah.
Yep. In
So-
December.
Yeah. So it has I guess there's a increase in the bulk because it's a covered porch,
Right.
that kind of thing.
So-
So,
And it couldn't exceed the 25%.
right,
Yeah.
and I think we're
So-
at like 13.
13.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you have the plans with you? Or this?
I gave them all to,
I can pull it up on my phone. I only have my phone today, so that's okay. I can pull it up.
So, just a couple of comments as we're going forward here. Housekeeping things. To start with, the applicant owner's signature block needs to be added to sheet SP 101.
Yeah, can
Did that get done?
Yes.
Okay.
He gave it
And
just tonight.
okay. And I'm assuming then also that
Is that the same?
the planning board signature block is also added?
just for the sake of me doing this right, because I haven't done this before. To assume that that's what you'd like. You would like that
Yep.
and this on this.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll have like full size sets. These are just
So the
things that I can.
porch is going on the roadside, right?
Correct. Yes.
Because this, it's not drawn on here, is it? Oh, yes, it is. Yeah. Sorry.
So that's the problem I had, trying to look at it on my phone when I was traveling. That's,
Yeah, you're welcome to keep that if you want.
Okay.
Whatever.
great.
So to answer your question now, yeah, I actually do have plans, but they're not the full scale.
The site plans, all we need. We're looking at.
Yeah.
Right, we're gonna,
This was the one that they were referring to.
I remember.
we have, there's no wetlands permit. We're not near a wetland or a water course. Town of Clinton already signed off on you. It said that the house was on our side. I'm also looking at AKRS comments here as well on this. Those were all the things. We'll have to schedule a public hearing for this, and we'll have to classify this as a type 2.
So was there secret for it at the ZBA?
or?
No, we'll have to do it
We do it here,
tonight.
okay.
And
Yeah.
normally, that is correct. When one board gets an application and then it goes to another board, typically we prefer that whoever is the lead agency does all of the seeker, which would include seeker for this action as well. But Aaron pointed out in a pre-meeting that we had that there's a specific provision under which this special permit was granted. It was the special permit for the coverage. And it looks like that particular code provision is written that the applicant can't proceed to the planning board until the ZBA grants the approval. So maybe there was a lesser concern about segmentation. I think there's an exception here, but normally the procedure is that seeker should be done all together at the first board who hears the application.
But we're gonna do it tonight.
So the planning board can proceed with stating that this is a type 2 because it's an expansion of a
Right.
single-family residence. And then we can set the public hearing, and that will require 239NN notice to the town of Clinton, even though they signed off that no approval needs to take place. And then the 239M referral to county planning.
Questions, comments, concerns?
I'm just curious, so the reason this is coming before us is because it's within 500 feet of the town of Clinton
No,
boundary?
Too close to the
It's the site plan.
site plan.
We're just doing
Too
site
close to the
plan
border.
approval.
Oh,
So it had to have a ZBA approval, and once that has that, then we see it.
because it's too close to the road.
Site plan approval.
Side
Side.
setback.
60,
Oh, okay.
61 feet,
Okay.
it's supposed to be 75.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Area variance to allow an eastern side yard setback of 61.1 feet where 75 feet is permitted. So they were just under 14 feet short.
okay. But it matches right up with the front of the house, and it's
Yeah.
it's just,
It's not actually extended.
Kind
It's
of
not really
takes it from
extended out.
yeah.
yeah.
And are there neighbors on that side?
It's, I think it looks like vacant land. I mean, it looks like vacant land. There's some like equipment in the back
So
of
for the
it.
ZBA, the
Our
neighbors were
looking at
notified.
Street view, their neighbors directly across.
Yeah, directly across the
So-
street, yeah, but
Will the
to
neighbors
to the
The encroachment side, yeah.
Yeah.
They had a public hearing, the
They had a
neighbors would have
public,
been
so they
notified.
had to have the neighbors notified. Will we need to have the neighbors notified for our public hearing?
Yes.
Yes.
Do we,
So-
can we waive a public?
We will find out what the neighbors think.
Can we waive a public hearing for this?
Since they've already had.
It's a site plan.
No.
Okay.
Okay, but lot line adjustments we can.
So no, we can't waive.
And they
Just seems
requested
silly
that for
to
the
have
next one, but he's not here
Yeah.
yet.
All right, well, let's do it then.
I don't, not at the time, the last time I was there. Maybe there is, maybe somebody started building something, but not since, I haven't been there in the past month or so. But,
So you're just covering the front of the house, the existing front of the house. It's more of a vertical.
It actually.
yeah, right now it's kind of a Garrison type colonial with a little bit of an overhang in the front.
It looks more like it should have always looked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
renderings-
we're trying, I mean,
Yeah.
that
Your
was,
renderings make it look like it should have always been built that way.
Right.
Yeah, with that.
they just did it then.
Yeah, yeah.
Any more discussion?
So you mentioned something about the county thing? Is that a you thing, or is that a me thing? Okay,
That's
all right.
standard.
That's us.
Okay, all right, cool,
Lisa will handle that.
all right.
Okay. No more discussion? So we need a motion to classify as type 2 under secra. And second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
And we need to authorize referral to county planning and also to the town of Clinton.
Public hearing.
And then we need to have a motion to schedule a public hearing
So moved.
and a second.
Second.
And that public hearing will be at the regular May meeting next month.
May, what is it?
May 5th.
So will
May
that
5th.
give us the
Ooh.
30 days for?
That
to hear
won't give
back?
us 30 days.
It won't?
Today's the 7th.
So I would
It's exactly
suggest-
28 days.
Perhaps we'll hear back from county before then.
We usually do.
Did they send something?
Well, they usually just let
It's
us know.
been a
that's-
while since we have sent, but they have been quick.
They're usually pretty quick.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks.
Especially on something like
And-
this.
I hope, then in that case, we can set it and refer 239NN to Clinton and set it for that date. And if we just haven't heard back from county, then keep the public hearing open, I suppose. But if we have heard from them, then I think that's,
Okay.
or we're good to go.
I can also.
On our
call
notice to
too.
them, can we just let them, just as a courtesy, please get back to us in 20, by May 5th, even though we recognize it's 28 days and not 30?
Absolutely.
They know we have a deadline.
Okay. So we're gonna leave it at that. We'll have the public hearing is scheduled for next month.
May 5th.
Okay.
Did we vote?
Yes.
Is it the same as zoning for notifications, or is that a me thing or a you thing? We
That-
will.
That is the same as ZBA
Okay.
when I sent you the information.
Lisa will do all of that as well.
Yes.
Yep,
You'll get an email from me.
okay,
And I think that's it.
Thank you.
good.
Thank you very much.
Great.
We'll see you next month. Okay. Next item on the agenda is our lot line adjustment, and I don't want to screw this up. Mason Rouge. I'm not sure how close.
That was always a tough one for me too. My name is Wesley Chase. I'm a land surveyor for the Maison Rouge project, and it is Francois Maison Rouge. I did submit all the applications and the map. I did get a letter back from the consultant. Pretty much the Francois Maison Rouge owns 2 parcels, both rather big. They built a house on one of them. They tore the residence down that was there previously, built this house to get up to the height, the elevation of where the house was built, and they do have the final CO. The driveway meandered onto their other neighboring property. So if you look at the map, you can see that there is 2 smaller parcels getting lot line altered. Obviously, the one with the house to get the driveway that services the house on that property, along with a small shop or little, I'd say garage, but they keep machinery there as well. So yeah, it's parcel A, which is 5.56 acres, and parcel B, which is 1.62 acres, both part of tax ID 425511, will be conveyed by Maison Rouge to other lands of Maison Rouge. Tax parcel 589354, 84.56 acres currently, and consolidated by legal instrument into 91.74 acres. I had put in a few different asks for waivers on the map, and the most recent one was to waive the public hearing if the board saw it fit. And I did see that after the letter, I must have had the wrong zoning district down. I had a RR10 and it's actually RS10. But I'm happy to
Other way
go
around.
over the map or answer any questions they
Do you
have.
have a
Other way
copy of
around.
the site plan? Do you have a copy of the site plan?
A copy of the site plan? I sure
RS10.
do.
He wrote RS10. And correct me if I'm wrong, that this is basically this is tidying up to get the entirety of the driveway on the same parcel as the newly constructed house.
Hold it up. So, the old house that we talked about that came down was by the tennis court complex here. The new house was built up here, and then the driveway to get up there comes here. So we're adding this 1.62 acre piece where the driveway curves around, and then also where this barn is, which is kind of a shop where they keep their lawnmower equipment and things of that nature there.
And you mentioned they don't have a CO yet for the house?
Yes, they do have.
They do have a CO, okay.
No new lots? It's not a subdivision.
No new
No, no,
lots.
yep. Just one's getting bigger and one's getting smaller.
You know, we've seen this a number of times where something like this has happened, it didn't get cleaned up, and then parts of the driveways are on other parcels, and then the parcels get sold, and I think this just makes sense to clean it all up and put everything up.
Do they own other adjacent parcels, or just these two?
They own nothing to what would be the west, but they own this parcel, and this parcel as well. They originally built a house 2 parcels over. That house they gave to their trust for their son, who lives in now, and then built this to move there.
And this is the Redmont Road.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys you're on 343 and you go around the bend past Butts Hollow Road.
Yes.
Once you get the straightaway there, it's everything on the left up on the north side of 343.
I mean, I agree, it makes sense to clean it up. I've been litigating a driveway dispute that could have been avoided
Yes.
for exactly this reason.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. Kudos for catching it.
And this does not require public hearing
we have to
He's
decide.
asked
if
we have to vote
if
We'd
we
have to
want.
waive
on
it.
that.
I'm okay with waiving a.
He did.
I'm okay with waiving it too.
I don't
Yes,
think-
they
Since they own
and
both
it's
parcels, I
it's
don't see
vacant.
it.
And there's no new
It's
parcel
vacant.
created.
Yes.
And
it's
it seems to make
logical.
sense
Yes,
why
that
we're
they
doing it.
transfer.
So right now, the line goes like this.
Right.
So this portion of this lot is gonna go to the house, and then this portion of this lot is gonna go to the house.
Same owner. And there's no neighbors who are objecting or, no,
Yeah.
I mean, there's just,
You know, it's kind
No
of in the
neighbors
middle
would even be
of-
able to see it.
They were different, yeah.
have to ask.
It's all owned by the same.
I'm okay waiving the public hearing. I think it makes sense. It's not a good use of our time or their time. Cleans up the parcel.
Yeah, I
I
think it makes
mean-
sense.
So right now,
Do
it's
some things
84,
down the road
56, and
where
it'll end up at
things are
91,
sold and,
92
part of the
almost.
driveway is on that parcel.
And then the other one will be,
And it starts out like.
it's 51 right now, and it'll shrink down to about 44.
So it's the same owner?
Well, that's
Same owner now.
subdivided. Say some subdivided.
So the same owner is
Driveway
transferring
goes
lot lines
up
from one lot
and
line
then
to
on
the
to
other.
another.
Why didn't they just consolidate the whole thing up into 140 acres?
So-
Nobody realized that there was no easement.
They've been working with a appraiser and looking at different ideas, and have talked with the Dutchess Land Conservancy and things of that nature. So they're exploring their options of what
Right.
best to do.
With the 50 acres, right?
That's great.
Did they have any plans of development of the 50 acres?
At this point, no.
You say at this point.
Well, I mean, they didn't, I don't think that they had any plans 10 years ago when they built that pretty nice house there.
Right.
And then their son came of age, and they offered that. So in 20 years, if a grandson wants a house, then, you know, that
I
could,
understand that.
that could.
So they may have family members that are interested in that 50 acres or?
Yeah. They spent quite a bit of time there. There's a lot of hiking trails. I've been around and had to map them all out.
Yeah.
And it's the side of a mountain. It's a good hike, I will say.
That's great. What's the elevation?
It's about, I think, 1,100, somewhere in that
Oh, it's up
neighborhood.
there.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Is this at the top of the mountain, up to the top of the hill?
It goes a little bit higher, but not much.
And where is Migdal from this? Oh, is this out this way?
So
North,
Wyndham would be almost.
Northwest.
Migdal. Do you know where Migdal is? No.
North and it'd be north and west.
North and west.
North and
2
west.
miles northwest.
Over.
Up that way, okay.
It'd be up over here.
Right. Oh, let me see.
This is on the way down to Armenian, is it?
So,
Yes.
Hmm?
It's
It's on the
on,
way down to Passaic.
no,
It's on the way to
south of
Dover,
that.
Right.
but
yeah.
on the flat
Yeah,
part of 343.
past your place going down the road.
Past me,
Yeah.
past Bud's Hollow,
Right,
and then on the
right,
left.
yeah,
It's the hill between Nuts Hollow.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah,
mountain
yeah,
between
yeah.
here and Amenia.
Other side of the,
Okay.
Good.
any more discussion? Okay, then I think we need, if everybody's in favor, we classify this as a type 2. Need a motion to do that?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We're gonna need a motion to grant the requested waivers, including the public hearing, if everyone is in favor.
So moved.
And
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And has everybody seen the resolution that
Yeah.
Hannah prepared?
I just included, excuse me, as a condition of approval, the changing of that on the map.
There's a lot of stuff, a lot of conditions.
Also, do I need to like initial the application to change it because it was wrong in the application as well? Or can I just say that I verbally give permission to?
The application documents, you mean? The application itself? No. I don't
As a
think-
resolution will
The resolution will reflect, and yes, and the plan.
Discussion of the resolution approving this lot line adjustment?
Look good to me.
Pretty straightforward.
Motion?
Motion to approve the
Second.
resolution.
All in favor?
Aye.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I appreciate it, thank you.
Thank you.
That was easy.
So the next steps would just be to revise the map, get the health department to sign off, and then drop it back off to the planning board secretary. Wonderful. I appreciate everyone, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Will we have a copy of
Thanks to
this?
Mr. Maison
Yes.
Rouge.
Yep, I'll email
Thanks
it
to
to
Mr.
them
Maison Rouge.
after I have the town
See what
clerk
they send us.
stamp it.
Uh,
You're welcome, Leslie.
To answer your early question is going to be yes.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have any other matter not on the agenda for discussion with the board? Then,
I would just bring up that it would be prudent to be interviewing and planning for fills of our vacancies for our board.
as I have reached out,
Publicly
I
like
sent
to bring that up.
Susan an email. I've also asked Chrissy Briggs, I asked her to dig through her emails to get all of those people, the resumes that they sent, so that the town board could have them all, and hopefully they'll get interviews. There's 3 or 4 from memory that sent letters of interest a year ago.
Yeah, I know of one who I sort of referred. He's extremely qualified, longtime resident, enmeshed in the community, has a planning degree, and was interested. And I think, sometimes people lose interest if they're not contacted. So,
Until Meg, I said hi.
yeah.
So, yeah, if you could forward it, somebody could forward me.
But there are 4 names already forwarded.
They
that
already
are sitting there.
They
I
applied.
think she said they had submitted.
Oh, yeah, applied months and months ago.
Oh, look at all of them, of course.
Chrissy should have them all.
Yeah.
I know that she
Okay,
had-
I'll check it out.
She had 2 right off the top that she found right while I was talking to her, so I'm sure
I'll check it out.
Especially the summers get to be tough with people traveling. It sometimes gets hard for us to get a quorum, and
Mhm.
having a full board is really helpful to us.
And I would urge the board to not only appoint a member to take Richard's place, but also an alternate.
Yes. Which has been our tradition. That's how tradition.
We've just been
So if we have a
we've been-
pool of 4 applicants, then
Yeah.
2 of those could be
2 of them
chosen.
could be,
One.
yeah,
Yep.
one.
Member.
1 and 1.
Yeah, I was an alternate for a year,
I was.
and I think you were too. Adam.
Okay.
Is that something it would be helpful maybe if we got an update just to, if you could let us know maybe
Sure.
in the next week?
Absolutely.
If those have gotten lost, we can, I don't know
Yeah.
who 2 of them are, but I know who one of them is.
Which
All
is,
right.
which has also happened in the past.
Yes.
So, yeah.
I have Erickson Colmar is in my head, and there's 2 other ones that I have actual resumes on the dash of my
Yeah,
truck.
Renee
So I can think of
Casertano
3 of
is
them
one.
off. I could have 3 names.
And Renee
Tonight.
Casertano is the other one.
Yeah,
Right.
Renee
Casertano?
Casertano, yeah.
Oh, Renee wants
That's the
to-
4th one that I couldn't
She's the
remember.
one with the
applied.
planning, with the planning,
Good.
yeah.
I think John Vesey is one also.
They were here,
Yes.
they were
John?
last year.
Yeah, they made the application.
Mhm, yeah.
Cuts it down.
That's how people kind of get interested. They go through the process and
Local
they think,
school.
yeah.
They're soured by it.
Did she submit an
That was
application?
That's how you got
her
it.
That's how I
husband's
got it.
They
father.
submit an application or a
She's
letter? of
actually
Look where it got
a
me.
Yeah, property.
She's a planner, she does stuff more.
Now you're an elected official.
She does,
She was very bright as a.
So it's
as an
Erickson,
really good.
she's very
Colmar,
bright.
She was very-
Casertano,
She
and
would
VC, right?
That was kind of,
Those are the 4?
Those are
If you
3.
said 3.
Oh, Colmar, Erickson, Colmar is one person.
they were meshed in the community.
When I get to my truck tonight, I'll text you the
All right,
other,
okay, great.
the other one's name.
All right.
The resumes are on the dash of my truck.
Well, all right.
My truck
What else
kind
is on
of
the
serves
dash?
double duty as an office.
Hey,
Okay, I have one thing to ask Hannah about. So we're still having this problem with these scam emails about bills.
What do you mean?
So a lot of our applicants are getting emails after they are at a meeting, and it's a fake bill requesting payment through a wire transfer. And this started
From the town
year
or something?
It's fraudulent.
from the town of planning board, from the town of Washington Planning Board or the zoning board. So my
It actually
question,
started a year ago when I first started
Yeah.
working here. Here is actually a copy of what it looks like.
They did all of this in
Yeah.
the email?
and by
Yeah.
email.
State
It's kind
police
of legit,
office.
doesn't it?
We contacted the state police a year ago.
Yeah.
They said we contacted the district attorney.
That
What
looks
did the
pretty
district
official.
attorney
There's
say?
really nothing they can do about it
Yeah,
unless somebody
there's
actually.
really nothing we can
pays
do.
it.
Has anybody paid?
Nobody has paid it.
Right.
But they've all,
Because they've been contacting me by email as soon as they get it to find out why they're receiving it.
yeah,
when-
usually it's a pretty large,
Oh,
you know,
Yeah.
it's like $5,000 they're asking for or
Yeah,
something.
that's about the
So it's-
average of what they're asking
Wow.
us.
So maybe if they were
Yeah,
asking for
this one
something
is
less,
for-
that people would have started like, oh, a couple of $100 or something, people would have paid it.
Yeah, and
But my question is, it appears that they're, from a year ago when I sat over there, I looked into this very diligently, and it appears that either they're using AI or a computer to gather information from our website when people's applications or resolutions go up on the website.
Right.
Is it possible, can we redact that information before we put it up on the website? Can we have the name and the address but not, or the name but maybe not the email address?
Yes. I think that would probably be appropriate. Because private contact information is not necessarily public. So even if someone was to foil that information, that would be redacted before being sent.
Okay, so,
So any private contact information should be.
Because right now, all of it's
Email,
going up
phone.
on the website.
Well, the
yes,
address,
Mailing address.
address needs to be included because.
because part of the
Address
application.
of the
But if we can
application, but-
take away the telephone number and the email address,
Of the app.
I think we can eliminate a large,
it's a good idea.
but that's gonna have to include, after you get the applications and it comes down for Natalie to put up,
Right.
she's gonna have to redact.
Is this all-
And that, we had that conversation today, and she said, it depends on, we have to figure out a way to get PDF to be able to edit for us.
You could do that.
That's not hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
That-
do
Yeah.
Or you
Yeah,
could, I
acrobat.
mean, I don't know if you can change the form, but you could have non-public contact information
As
on
a
a separate page.
Yeah, I
And
like
then,
that.
right, so,
That's actually what I was thinking too.
so does that require, I don't know if that requires a board vote to change the form of the application, but I think you would just say, due to cybersecurity, scams, all of that, we're gonna put, any non-public contact information, put it on a sheet, and that sheet does not get uploaded. Should say, do not upload.
For all of the board there are separate applications, aren't there?
Yeah.
So probably the board should review, I think that would be better safe, review the new forms, vote to adopt. And then those will be
Yeah.
put on the website.
Because redaction is not
Because I'm
fail-safe
gonna also
anyway.
have to do this for
Technical
ZBA
redactions.
because they've also have been hit with these scams too.
Yeah, I think it should just be in,
Just a
for
separate
all the
page.
forms.
Should we
Yeah.
have a
And then
statement
we don't
on
upload
the
that form.
application? Just so the people can start the process, we tell them be aware.
People,
You could try.
yeah, some
could
people
warn
look at it,
everyone
some
that
people
comes
don't.
here,
Yeah, but it can't hurt.
And then when the bill comes, then they call,
Right.
they email Lisa, then they call Gary, then they call somebody else, and
But
they
if we
call
can make a
somebody
small
else.
tweak, it might
Yeah, I think we
Should
can
we
just
Save effort in
eliminate
the long
this.
run rather than having
Yeah.
to
Go
redact
back
every
and- yeah.
application.
And you can take off redactions. I
Is
mean,
there a notice on the town's website?
Yes.
There
is,
was,
right?
Yes.
and there was a notice that went out, and there was a notice on
Okay.
Facebook I saw.
Yep.
How do we collect funds?
Check only
We should
to
say
the town
that.
of,
Should say that.
town of Washington.
We do. And it went out on Facebook and it went on,
We should put it somewhere on the application,
Yeah.
I think.
That's what I'm suggesting.
so is that gonna be a planning board review of the document or a town board review of the document?
It's for all
Of the application?
I
Of
think
the,
the planning board's documents. I think the planning board.
Yeah, because when we were visiting the application fees,
Yes.
Susan had updated the application
Yep.
before putting that up onto the
I made,
website.
I created the new fee schedule and
Yes.
we talked about it, voted,
Yep.
and then it was uploaded.
I mean, and some people's telephone numbers and email addresses may already be public, but it should just say.
probably most everybody's actually, but if it's not associated with an
Yeah.
actual application, I think they're just,
I think you're right.
We're just
There's-
scrapping
Yeah,
out
because
the-
that's
It's
right.
fine.
Yeah.
especially when a
No worries.
resolution gets posted that it's approved.
Yeah.
They can say, okay, you know, they know, they're smart enough to know that, okay, this process has ended. They're gonna be
Yeah.
looking for a bill, and those people are getting bills typically 1 or 2 days later after the resolution gets posted on the town website.
So it
They
seems
should
to
know
me
we'd
more
never be
legitimate.
that efficient.
Right?
Other towns,
Right.
Government.
The
is this
government.
happening to other towns simultaneously?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's happening all over the
So
state.
Yes.
this
There's
is a
no
scam.
limit, there's no
So-
limit to the scams. There's no
I'm
limit to them.
surprised the state police didn't act on this.
So
If it's a statewide
Zero interest,
fraud, then
because nobody paid.
Nobody's been harmed.
That's
Nobody's
There
been
was no
harmed yet.
money,
Yeah, let's just
nobody
wait till
lost
somebody gets
money.
harmed.
Right, right.
If we could make that one change, we collect the application's contact information on one page and we don't upload that page.
I think that's pretty
That's-
simple.
Yeah,
Well,
let's not be a part of it if we can.
yep, okay.
I know, it's sad.
Anything else?
Go back to writing a brief.
We'd just like to thank Richard for his years of service.
Yes, Richard.
Here,
I'm gonna miss
here.
you.
Thank
Won't be
you,
the same
Richard.
without
I'm
you.
gonna really miss you.
Thank
How
you
long
very
have you
much.
served on the board?
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, Leslie Haney, she got elected, and I joined the board right after that.
Well, I've enjoyed all of your commentary and your architecture expertise. And
Did we start at the same time? Was I a year after you?
Same
You were a
time.
year after, no, the same time,
Same
exactly the
time?
same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
We joined exactly the same time, and you started about a month later than I did.
Yeah. Time flies.
do you still stay active with the MRI stuff, or
No, actually, I'm done with all that.
you're done?
Yeah,
You're washing your hands of all of us?
pretty much.
Okay. Well, we'll miss you.
Yeah, we'll miss you.
I still have a lot of my architecture work I'm still doing. Can't get out of it. I would like to.
All right.
If nothing else, I'll entertain a motion to close the meeting.
Thank you all.
So moved.
Second.
In favor, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you all.